Yep.
So this is probably apparent to everyone, but I've discovered this because I've asked some people in the industry and in the past, like, how come sometimes, especially with older crypts and graves, you'll just see one date that's obviously like the date of death and
Yeah.
no date of birth, and it's for an obvious reasons, especially over 100 years ago. Birth records and that just wasn't nearly as complete as they are today. And sometimes these people wouldn't even really know exactly the year they were born.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, and so they would just,
Do the death year?
and that was it. And they didn't really know exactly how old they were, even them, because just that's just how people were born in their houses and stuff back. You know what I mean? It's not like it is today. So that's why you see a lot of that old school, just the 1 year where they died. Because if you think about it, even if they were older, they could have been born way into the 1800s where they didn't have birth certificates and records of this and that.
Yep.
So anyway, sorry, that was my little, I wondered that, and that's why.
So
I remember my grandmother even telling me her father wasn't even 100% sure how old he was.
So I apologize for not bringing my flashlight. I neglected to grab that. So we're doing the best we can with the cell phone lights.
Here, I can bust out my. This is sad. Here's a little 4-year-old girl.
Laverne Nona Sinclair, 1926 to 1930.
They picked out a full-size crypt for her.
Yeah.
That's sad. There's another one. See, Anna E. Jackson, 1931. Jesse A. Jackson, 1937. Just a single date.
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah. They probably just had no idea where they were even born, or exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that. If it goes so far back, sometimes things are lost. Sometimes, records. It was before the digital age. So when if something got lost, it got lost.
Got lost. I know most U.S. Army soldiers' records from before 1971, from like World War I to 1971, 90% of them were lost in a fire in 1971. That's why it happened. Gone. Nothing was digitized, nothing. Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
That's some family crypts.
Wow.
Wow, look at this. That's incredible.
Phil Thuth with Amelia and Adolf. We were talking about Adolf.
That's funny, yeah. And look, he was born well before that time, yeah.
They got a nice chain lock in it. I mean, this is 1890 to 1979 on Amelia. And then Adolf down here is 1887 to 1958. Wow. Almona Davies' mother, 1842 to 1954. Right there in the center.
Wow, it goes all the way up there. Look at that.
Hey, shine your light in there a little bit. Can you shine the little flashlight out? All the way to almost the ceiling. Oh, up to the ceiling, actually. It's hard to tell.
Davies, Coriel. Glennie Davies, 1862, 1934.
There's an urn right there.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's interesting. I've never. God, that's very rare to see an urn just out
in the open.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it's not. But look, this isn't locked or nothing. I'm not going in there. But
I wouldn't go in either. No. Unless it's open. If it's open, I might step in, but I'm not going to.
But that is a very ornate brass gate.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Let's see if I can see what that urn says. Something Ruiz.
Wow.
1951. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
Oh wow, what is this? What is this like a? Oh, it's incense and stuff. I think, like a little.
So you can burn incense.
They got the incense here, yeah.
I've never seen a whole table like that set up.
I know. We keep finding stuff here that's kind of different than I've seen before.
Totally right.
Yeah, a box of matches and the incense, and you put the little. Wow.
Look, you got this whole setup too.
Yeah, that's those are sticks, incense sticks, right?
Yep.
I think.
It smells good in here.
But look at there's out the window here. There's an outside portion too.
Oh, check it out. We might have to go check that out.
This place is so big. I've already gotten about four or five videos filmed just right now, just today.
It's huge.
because I don't want it to go on like, I don't want it to be like a 2-hour video or anything.
Right,
You
right.
know? But very different.
These are mostly Asian people.
That's probably why the incense.
Yeah, I know Asians are really into this, and Asians in general are really into the mausoleum
Yeah.
thing.
Interesting little, we call them alcoves, I think they call them, or something. That, yeah.
Leslie. Oh, check out the next one here. Love it.
The Scott room. Dude, you always find one with your last name, dude.
If I see somebody with my name in here, I'm going to.
Look at the photos in there, dude.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Those are amazing. Meet the parents. He asked what his last name was at the end.
Yeah.
What's that?
Wow. This is incredible here. There's another room with the old skeleton keyhole. Wow.
Maybe that's the elevator.
Could be.
Down here for the coffins.
That could be.
Check out this room. Wow.
This is cool.
And number 17th, different kind of lamp.
Yeah. Wow. These are just multiple. These are just different people. Isn't even a family one.
Oh yeah, everybody. It's a columbarium and crypts.
Yeah. Whoa. Look at this chandelier, man. Oh, hey there.
Beautiful.
Look at this. Look at the archways. This is beautiful. That's like a brick ceiling, huh? That's brick.
Maybe it could be wood. I don't know.
Maybe it's wood.
It's hard to tell. It looks really good with that lighting recessed at the end there.
Yeah.
But maybe there's a reason they don't paint it.
In the early days, I wonder if this place was just dark because before the lighting was a thing, and because this is like modern lighting up here, I'm sure.
Right, exactly. But the lighting they probably had in the 20s and 30s is probably pretty pitiful. They got these little side rooms still.
Yeah.
That one thing.
Is that an urn?
It's an urn.
Yes, it is.
It's an urn with spider webs.
Wow, Baskerville, Harris, Anita, and Louise. I would assume that's just a single person right now. Look at the spider webs in there. The thing is, when you buy, a lot of times when you buy something like this, you can open it. We were given for my dad a one-time opening, but then after that, it's like a couple $100 to open and close them after that. So you get one-to-one with the price, and then after that, they charge you to open and close them.
Open it up.
But they need to open this up and
Clean it out.
clean it out.
When I went to that mausoleum in Illinois, that was the only time I ever seen somebody there with the employees opening a niche and already had something in it to do something. They were doing something.
There's families that will, for Christmas, will open them up, put stuff in for Easter, all the holidays.
They
just pay. Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, that was what we were told. The one-time opening was included in the price, and then any future openings you would have to pay for. Which it's just like screws and stuff. I don't see why, but it's
right. Because in fact, if you look close, this one's just for Phillips head screws.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm not saying.
And I'm sure this one would be a pain to open because the glass is so big. You got to be careful. And I don't think it's on hinges either, so you got to really be careful with it. But yeah.
But that needs to be cleaned out. That's gross.
Yeah, that's what it happens, you know. That's the way it rolls.
It's the sands of time, like an hourglass.
That's the way it rolls, you know. Yeah, there's no lighting up in here on this one.
Wow, Mr. J.F. Hank made it almost to 100. 1849, 1944. Then his wife, almost the same. You know, they probably, more than likely, were not born in California. They were probably Easterners that came over because, God, there was very few people living in California in 1849. Very little.
The Irwin family here, and then here's the statue, I guess.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I love how there's chains here on these too. This is like very, very cool here too.
This is actual marble, not wood.
Yeah, the posts.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right.
The Irwin family. Here, I'm trying to get some light on here. That's a beautiful little statue.
Yeah.
Probably hand carved.
William Everett, 1884 to 1963. This corner, all four of these are Irwin.
Oh yeah, look.
Madge, 1885 to 1967. Wow. Oh, there's three here that belong to them. Catherine Hall. What was it? Catherine Hall Irving, but then there's a Howard Hall. So, husband and wife. Maybe, or mother, son.
I think that guy, he was only 37.
Yeah.
He died.
Yep.
The single child shall lead them. Oh wait, that's not behind glass.
Oh, these are kids.
Is this?
Well, some of these are. There's some of these are. Yeah.
Look, you're right. Oh, look, people have left. Look at this. It's not behind glass. People have left some candy.
Yeah, some of these. I think some of these are kids.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Look, most of them are. These are probably the ones where it's a single date. That's probably the year they were lived and died.
There's like little candy. There's lollipops. I wonder if these are. There's a lot of these lollipops. I wonder if it's volunteers and take that stuff.
Probably.
Because I've seen volunteers put a crucifix or something.
You're right. Then there's some adults right here, but they seem like they're in there with their child. See, look at the middle one. Look at the top and bottom.
Yeah.
Probably the mom and dad, and they probably wanted to be
the David family. Yeah.
And Copeland, same thing.
Yeah, Jean David is 1935, 1938. Yeah.
She was 3, and then look at poor Kevin was, 13? Whatever happened to the poor kid.
Yeah.
Douglas, 5, 7, 2, 1. God. This is almost 100 years. I mean, pushing 100 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
1930s. 1920s. Like that's 1924, exactly 100 years ago, Elizabeth Ann Wilson. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
But,
Barbara Champion. 1930. I'm pronouncing it right, correct?
I think
you know,
Champion.
so.
Yeah, these are actual full-size ones too.
For some kids. But I guess
they got the money.
The families would, yeah. Because the children's ones, they seemed like they weren't in great quantity. There was just little ones here and there, so maybe they ran out of room at some point. And
maybe you're right. Just say, well, here we got that space. We're good.
Yeah, a lot of doctors in here though. I've noticed a lot of doctors.
Yeah, you're right. I see that little symbol a lot. And they'll even put their little MD on their tombstone, like out there on the crypt.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Those are neat. Those are urns. The book urns. 2002, 2008, 2018, and 1984. So they obviously wanted something old school.
I like these little corner ones, the little, by the stained glass and everything. It's kind of nice.
It is nice. Natural light.
On my dad's niche, the back end of it is like this too.
Oh, really?
It's a little niche, but they're all like pointing to the outside. Yeah.
Or in front of a window.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all adults. I've never been.
What the heck was that? Was there something loose?
I don't know.
Trap door?
Yeah. Tony, help! Ah! just disappeared.
I mean, that was like that moved, something moved.
Oops. Probably a sign that I'm too big.
Yeah, you're just fine. Don't worry about it.
Never been in a mausoleum that smelled as clean as this one. Because everybody, sometimes people ask about the smells.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get more of a stale smell. Only once or twice have I ever personally smelled, wow, this is amazing. Oh.
Look at this. And this glass is so clean. I thought there was no glass at first.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Look at this one over here, especially. I thought, is there glass? James 3. Yeah, wow.
68, 64. His name was Guido Wealthy.
Guido Wealthy?
That's his name.
Wow.
Guido Wealthy.
Rose Guido. Look at that book. It's got
with the bookends.
the pillars in there, like a little.
That they're supposed to be bookends.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what holds them up.
Oh,
right?
You're right.
Maybe they're separate from it. And they're like bookends or something. Wow. Rice. Get your flashlight over there. Thank you so much.
Huh? Brownie
Rice, 1914 to 1972, and Joe, 1911 to 19. Was that 73?
Yeah.
It is. Wow.
They're probably in there together.
Oh, for sure. The big ones, for sure. Yeah.
There's 3 people supposedly up in that one.
Above the door here.
Oh wow, look at that. I never would have guessed that.
Duncan Archibald Curry, 1893 to 1965, and then Gene, 1901 to 1983. See, that would be, if you're going for this option, something that high up like that, that would be the cheaper option, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
Because they say, the more accessible they are, the more expensive they are. So.
And the thing that's kind of creepy, that means you're like literally right underneath, right above where we're
Exactly.
walking right now.
Well, thank goodness there's endowment funds and stuff where.
Right.
Wow.
I don't think we've seen him there yet, but that's
Yep. This place is incredible.
I'm gonna sit down for a minute though.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. So what we saw in the other video here, this fireplace area, incredible fireplace area. So we are here in the last corridor here.
Last one of the day.
I wanted to show you guys something here. Old casket lift here. I can't believe they're still using this thing.
That thing is an antique.
Is there a date on it? Probably not, huh? There's a name, Chicago, USA.
Parent Craven's Company, Chicago, USA. E11-1.
But this thing is, look at this thing, it's leaking oil. They have an oil pan down here on top of like a pillow or something, a pad. It's an oil leak. This thing leaks, but I guess they still use it. This is incredible. It's crazy. Look how small this is, though. Maybe they use it to get up there for the face plates or something. I don't know, but this is a piece of old machinery here. Is that where they put the oil? I don't know.
There's something.
Yeah, there's some kind of something in there. It looks like it could be an oiled part in there. It could be the engine or the.
I smelled oil when I opened that up. So.
Yeah. I can't believe there's been a couple of these things. Not this one exact, but there was another one that was looking pretty old that they still use them.
I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, you can still use them. Why not? This is like an antique, though.
Right.
Totally.
That was really interesting. Especially since we're obviously in the new part of the hallway, or new part of the mausoleum. I say that because the ceiling work.
Yeah.
It's like they sealed it and
Yeah,
painted.
you can tell they painted this side, yeah. And it's the same ceiling as the other ones, it's just this one's painted.
Exactly.
1956, I'm seeing in there. Yeah. But here's that symbol again.
Oh yeah, see, it's some sort of organization.
Oh yeah. If anybody knows, put it in the comment box below, guys, if you know what that is.
There's some more Scots.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere
there's.
I go. All I see is like
I think when I was hanging out, I think the Column was the Column
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Was there a Scot in there too, I think?
Yeah, there was.
Look at the old chair. Incredible.
That chair is from Pier 1 Imports, 1984. It should be.
Could be.
Probably, yeah.
Marion Brock, 1918 to 1956. And this is the better lit area too, for sure.
Very much so. Here's the samples.
Yep.
A little bit.
Galena Crumb.
Crumb samples.
Yeah. 1906 to 1992 for Claude and Galena, 1911 to 2008. Yeah. Wow. Umberto Paoli, 1893 to 1949. Wow. Well, here's oh God, I don't know if I can even pronounce this one.
I'm not even going to attempt it. You're the Italian.
Oh yeah, I'm a disgrace if I can't pronounce that one. You know, the actor Rudolph, the silent film actor Rudolph Valentino.
Yeah.
His middle name is something as like this, but I don't think it's exact.
Really?
Yeah, 1891 to 1955, and he still gets visitors. Beautiful. I think that was his, I'm not sure, but I think that was his middle name. It was, I think, in between his first and last.
Some more couches and some more lamps.
That's a little bit more of a modern piece, but it looks like it could be 80s.
They very well could be.
I don't think I've ever seen one so furnished before, though.
Right. You're very much, you're right.
Here's the, what do they call these? The bricks? The
They're like the transparent square brick. There's something, there's a name for them.
yeah.
They were very popular in the 20s and 30s, but they're coming back in a big way
Yeah.
because of all of the natural light options it gives. Check it out. Some people have obviously found
Letters.
on the ground. Yeah. Skirt.
Wow.
That's from somewhere.
I've seen these on a few, but they're always the same. I wonder if they were like some kind of
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, some kind of sticker.
That one's got it. That one's got it.
Some kind of sticker or something. Some kind of something.
That's a damn good question. I have no idea.
Interesting. Okay, now this window reminds me of like the Partridge Family, something in the 60s,
Right.
you know, something.
Like the Brady Moshed designed the mausoleum.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember he was an architect?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Interesting pattern. It's just, yeah.
And there's that symbol again, which you're right. Charles Leonard.
Yeah. This one is actually more detailed than the other ones we've
Yeah.
found. 1904 to 1986, and then Diamond Marie is 1905 to 1998. Huh. Interesting. This chair right here.
Looks great there.
Yeah. Interesting here. I don't know. It's fairly unique. This whole place.
It is.
It's just, it's very fancy, very fancy.